Hi, I'm Presley Ray. I just wanted to focus on 8th and ninth grade. I'm actually an 8th grade teacher, but I'd like to work my way to ninth grade or up. Um, so my experience of school was pretty difficult, actually. I really struggled with math, which the time I put in to pass that, made me always feel like I was falling behind in other subjects because I was in math tutoring multiple times a day. I had to drop an extracurricular so that I could be in math support, and then I was seeing a tutor outside of school, and so I couldn't put in my all in other classes. And I really learned to love history and English, but English took more time than what I had. And history was just something simple. It was understanding the timeline. But based on my experience with math, that's partially why I became a teacher. Obviously, not a math teacher, but I do teach English in 8th grade right now. And Sir Ken made a lot of sense to me when he was talking about students don't feel like they belong based on the subject they understand. Because we're forced to take everything, I think there's always a lack of belonging in some sort of classes. Like I have a lot of kids in my English class that I can tell you for sure do not enjoy it because they don't understand it, especially with me working with mainly EL and general ed. It's not something that kids normally love. But I've been working really hard to avoid them having the experience I had and give them different topics that aren't English related, or giving them time to figure out their process and apply their own process to something we're working on. We pull a lot of small groups and let them work their way. But something I've always tried to do is approach it with honesty. And so when I don't understand something or I don't know the answer to their question, I tell them that I'm going to have to look that up, or I tell them let's look it up together because I honestly don't know the answer to that. And just because I'm an adult doesn't mean I know the answer to everything. So I just really try to approach it with honesty and let their feelings come through, and I pull them out. We meet a couple of times a month. I try to do at least 3. So I think that overall it's just a matter of how you approach the situation with kids who don't like the subject. And you're not going to know that all kids don't like the subject. It's something that you have to kind of learn. I've learned that it seems to be more organic and it comes out later, especially working with 8th grade with how honest they can be. But yeah, my experience is something where I've learned honesty is just the better policy, and that's how I intend to continue to apply it.